Back live in Totowa, New Jersey, I'm Jim Lampley, again with our expert boxing commentator Alex Wallau, where just a short time ago, Mark Breland recorded the 11th victory of his professional career, a technical knockout at 2 minutes 13 seconds of the third round over the only man ever to have beaten him years ago as an amateur, Darryl Anthony of St. Louis. Alex, we have evidence from your comments in the opening on camera and from what happened in the ring that this bout went just about as you expected it to.
It did go as I expected, but I must say I'm impressed with Mark Breland. He continues to pass every test. There are still skeptics about him, but they can't complain about today's performance because he did something he has not done before. He found an opponent who had a good chin, who wanted to stay in there, wanted to fight, wanted to win, stood up to his best punches in the first couple of rounds. But then Mark did not sit back, did not fight the kind of boring style that he sometimes lapsed into earlier in his professional career. He stayed on top of his opponent and took him out in the third round.
All right, he did not have to show the full arsenal of punches, mostly just the left jab and the right cross, which was devastating today.
Yeah, I think the body punches were important also, setting Darryl up for that right hand there, then ended it. Darryl did beat the count, got up and took the mandatory 8 count, but the cut over his left eye was too bad for it to continue. Here's another angle, and that was the right hand. It was not. We're coming up. Watch the left jab snake out, and then the right in combination right behind it. And that is a combination that I think is going to prove very tough for an awful lot of welterweights.
It was indeed devastating throughout the fight. In fact, the very first right cross that Breland landed in the fight opened a cut over Darryl Anthony's left eye, and that appeared to bother Anthony throughout the fight. You already heard what Breland had to say earlier. Immediately after the bout, Alex recorded this interview with the vanquished Darryl Anthony.
Darryl, you just simply could not do what you set out to do to win the fight.
No, I couldn't. He had a reach of him more so than what I thought he had. He's a good fighter. At this point in my career, I just felt I fought a better opponent, and the best of luck to him in the future.
How much has he improved since you fought him last?
A hell of a lot, not only with punching power, but speed and movement.
Darryl, you've been fighting since you were 16 years old. This was your biggest payday. You're only 3 courses short of a college degree. Will you retire from the ring, or will you continue?
Well, I go home and talk to my managerial people. I go on and finish my education, and then I make my decision.
Good luck to you, whatever you do, Darryl. Thank you.
Thank you.
Most of you are boxing fans. Judge for yourself whether it was Breland's most impressive performance so far. Certainly it was in the ballpark. One of the athletes who shared the spotlight with Breland in Los Angeles was wrestler Jeff